Okay. Next thing, we're gonna be reacting to an Andor clip.
Andor.
Not very long, but
Not very
we got
excited.
We got Pennywise Skarsgård. We got Skarsgård.
Not the Pennywise. We have old father.
No. That's what I'm saying. We had Skarsgård earlier.
Oh.
Now we have Skarsgård here.
Yes.
Do we have another Skarsgård at the end?
We should
done the
have.
trifecta.
This should have been a Skarsgård. Can we just add one more segment?
My monster. Skarsgård.
Okay, here we go. Let's watch this and we'll give our thoughts. Turned up a little bit.
Which is it? I know big sets are gay. I know you bribe quartermasters to leave valuables on the ships before they come in with scrap, but this isn't that. This isn't something that I let pass.
No. I went in and got this myself.
How?
Oh, indeed. I got these myself.
It was sealed on the Imperial Naval Base in Steergard. Look, you get the money.
In Skarsgård? Did he just...
I'll give you another 1,000 credits to tell me how you got it.
Another 1,000.
Done. How?
You just walk in like you belong.
Takes more than that, doesn't it?
What? To steal from the Empire? What do you need? A uniform, some dirty hands, and an Imperial talkie? They're so proud of themselves. They don't even care. They're so fat and satisfied. They can't imagine it.
Can't imagine what.
That someone like me would ever get inside their house, walk their floors, spit in their food, take their gear.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Okay,
Part of the
okay.
ship, part of the crew.
Okay.
That felt very raw. I don't know if it was
It
just
felt
for the
good.
clip,
Delivery of the lines.
it
The writing's
felt-
not bad.
raw and not really music behind it or anything.
Yeah. I have no faith.
No
None.
faith.
Why?
I've been completely disillusioned.
Yep, you're not gonna like the next segment then.
Kenobi, Boba Fett,
No faith.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Nothing.
We
It's
weren't-
Disney.
we haven't really
Disney.
talked about She-Hulk yet.
You have a point.
I have a
They
point.
also
3-4
made
episodes in.
Mandalorian.
I've also heard the creators talking about the message for this.
Okay. What is the message? Hold on.
It's gonna be all
Capitalism.
anti-capitalism,
Oh, I thought you were
woke
saying-
agenda,
I thought you were
blah
about to
blah
say
blah blah stuff you've seen
anti-gay.
over and over and over and over. Neo-Marxist
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
reprogramming.
So do you think that A New Hope was a slight at capitalism when they first created the first Star Wars? Was George Lucas one of these hippies that were thinking, I can do a lot of really cool practical effects for my film, and I want to, create a narrative around
I don't think so.
anti-cap? You don't think so?
No. I think he was playing off of themes of, old Japan and Flash Gordon and all of these things that he had grown up reading, H. Beam Piper, things with empires,
Wait a
things
minute.
with warriors, and that's what he was writing. He wasn't writing about any anti-capitalism.
You say
stuff.
Japan. What do you say that if George Lucas was born at a different time, he would be that anime fan, the one step above furry.
Yeah, he was watching all the old Japanese movies. Have you seen Darth Vader's helmet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of the samurai. The Jedi are reminiscent of the samurai, and it's
Well, it's a samurai in space type.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. There's no
Oh, that would be
message that they're pushing.
Okay. So if they're pushing a message, is this from the creators?
Yeah. Yes,
It's Disney.
It's from the creators, it's from Disney, it's from the producers, it's from the writers, it's from everybody. And then the actors start getting in on it. The actors start going
That's
out
when it
and
gets super cringe.
posting things and retweeting to people on the internet and everything, man. It just I have no faith in this show, and it's it's distressing. It's distressing to not believe in anything that's coming out, but everything Star Wars that I've seen, aside from The Mandalorian, has been
Okay, I wanna grab the
Back
creator
row.
was Tony Gilroy. I want to see what else Tony's done.
pause.
So he did Rogue One. Did you enjoy Rogue One?
I did like Rogue One.
Did you like Nightcrawler?
Nightcrawler was
Just because he did good stuff doesn't mean that the producers and executives and everything aren't going to
I'm not
push
an
the same.
apologist. You know I'm not an apologist.
Right.
I'm just saying, can we hold any kind of hope to look forward to maybe the underdog Star Wars story?
The last big thing he did was House of Cards.
Which was good.
Back in 2015, 2016. The political world, right, has changed a ton since 2016. Making movies in 2016 was way different than making movies now. Around 2016, 2017 is when this thing started.
Yes. I don't see Dave Filoni anywhere here.
No Dave.
No, I don't see him either.
So, okay, Sherlock Holmes, one of the main director, Benjamin Caron.
You can look. We've said this in
Caron?
the past. You know,
So
you can
you can
believe
have a
the
good show.
directors. You can have the right directors and everything, but it doesn't mean
It starts in the writer's room.
Ryan Johnson.
What about Ryan?
Ryan Johnson has directed some really good stuff, but he's still a hack. He is. He's a hack. He's a troll. You know, he's even what was it? The article today or yesterday that said he still believes that The Last Jedi was an amazing movie, and it destroyed Star Wars.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
It destroyed Star Wars. It insulted the fans.
I would
tore
say it
down
started
all
with
of
The Force
characters.
Awakens.
It started with The Force Awakens, but it ended with The Last Jedi.
This is the thing about this general topic that really gets under my skin, okay? I look at that and I say, those guys look awesome on camera. The filmmaking was crazy. The way that they were on one side of the conversation, and as the Skarsgård's character starts turning the conversation to question him, and he's changing what they're meeting about, it switches sides. Mid-turn of the conversation, it turns to the other side. It crosses over. It shows that crossing. Now they're on the shadow side. And now they're, you know, you got authority shots, you got straight-on shots, you have close-up mediums. It's edited together perfectly. All that to say, the artistic value of these shows, the artistic value of these films, like for the most part, it's done by incredible people.
Yeah, it's done well. People who know their stuff.
Yeah.
So why is it that the caliber of creativity, not from the top down, but actually from the bottom up, is so incredibly high, but from the top down, the producers, the writers, the executives, they're screwing up everything, and we're creating awesome art for stupid content.
Because
It's all visual.
They're being paid to promote narratives. They're being paid. Amazon is paying the Lord of the Rings creators. Netflix is paying their creators. Disney's paying their creators, and then paying websites and reviewers. Everybody's being paid by the corporations to push certain things. And so while that's a great shot, the next shot may be somebody being like, just another white empire general, you know.
Yeah, if they
doing
say
something
anything
or
like that.
another. I swear that it'll be in there.
You think it'll be in there?
What are you looking for?
They're going to
now?
refer to a white man
I'm
in Star Wars universe?
I'm being
facetious.
I'm exaggerating.
Okay.
But
You-
that's the kind of stuff.
You looking forward to, what are you looking forward to with the show, though?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Absolutely
Well, then.
Why it also has said in the past, I'm done
I'm
getting
done
my hopes
apologizing.
up. You also said you're done
I'm
getting your
done
hopes
getting
up.
my hopes up, and I'm done apologizing for any of this stuff. It's all bad. It's all crap. It's product for product's sake.
Let me ask you this.
Just consume
With-
product and get excited for next product.
That's true. But let me throw this in.
Mm.
We have Avatar: The Way of Water coming out.
Mm-hmm.
We know the social messaging there. It was strong
yeah.
in the first one.
Oh yeah.
Are we gonna be apologists for that because we know they're just doubling down on the same narrative from the first one?
Are they, though?
If the
And
narrative,
we were okay with it for that film.
if the narrative is in there really, really hardcore, it's going to go down a bunch of points in my book. no matter the visuals, no matter all the other stuff,
Yeah.
if they're really pushing anti-capitalist narrative as like the main thing, it makes sense in the first one. We've seen a million other things that follow that same trajectory, right? It was pretty cookie cutter.
Yes.
But in this one, if they're doing the same thing, it's just gonna kind of be embarrassing.
So what is it that we're looking forward to? Because we do a podcast. Lately, we're just getting more and more cynical.
We're
The next slide I'm getting.
We're looking forward to things like Dune, things like Top Gun. What a breath of fresh air!
Well, you weren't
Top
looking
Gun.
forward to
I
Top
wasn't.
Gun,
No,
and then it came out
what
of
a
nowhere.
beautiful gem.
I was.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for
Top
it since
Gun.
2020. Like
No, you've been looking
2018.
forward to it because you got a weird hang up on the original. The original's not that
No,
good. Not
I
that
knew it was
good.
going to be good. I knew it
You
was going
didn't
to be
know
good.
it was going to be good.
I knew it was going to be fantastic.
I went in skeptical because I've been going into everything skeptical. And Top Gun just blew it out of the water.
Okay, so you're looking forward to what?
Good storytelling,
But like, is there anything that we know is coming
fantasy
out?
escapism.
I propose a thing then. Okay, let's just get really deep into the indie market of filmmaking, where there is none of this crap.
Try to find good stuff.
And watch stuff and talk about things that nobody knows about.
There's a lot of Korean stuff.
I saw
All
a,
right,
good, a
let's
cool
not go
YouTube
that
video
far.
that was
There's
entertaining.
anime stuff.
You guys are taking my good idea and turning it into kind of a crappy one.
I
What do
just
you
said
mean?
YouTube. Why is that a bad one?
There's so much other stuff.
What do you
out
mean by
there.
indie?
Indie market,
yeah.
indie filmmaking market.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's other stuff, and then there's other stuff in other countries that doesn't follow the same, kind of cultural stuff that we're doing here.
Listen, bro, America first.
I don't know. I don't with the way that they're making, maybe not in the entertainment.
Maybe not in entertainment, because entertainment industry doesn't respect
And
America.
that's the thing. I feel like we gotta step it up with Hollywood.
Yep.
People need to start taking it back.
Can we go to the next thing, or are we not going to hit that yet? Should we wait for a
Is there?
second?
I didn't mean to like monopolize the conversation with my angriness. Is there anything you guys are looking forward to with Andor?
I'm just curious.
I'm not super strong into Star Wars
I'm purely
right now.
curious. When I saw the first trailer, I thought this has potential to fly under the radar until its release date. All right, because it kind of is. There's not any big things out about Andor. All right. So it's kind of flying under the radar. It could be released, and it could be awesome, like Mandalorian was. All right? It also doesn't have to be.
I think they're probably going to have this one fly under the radar because last time they had pre-prepared tweets and actors coming out and saying things about racism and bigotry and everything before Obi-Wan came out. And because Obi-Wan was getting a lot of publicity. This one doesn't have Obi-Wan's name on it, so it could probably sneak in. And then they're just, Disney's going to be like, how are people liking this? Do they like it? Or is it not? And then
It's got Rogue One behind it.
Yeah, but Rogue One isn't also a hot topic in the Star Wars community.
Nah, I didn't quite care for it.
But a lot of people
people
loved
did.
Rogue One.
I didn't care for it.
Rogue One would have been good if you had given them, if there were actual characters instead of just,
Moving pieces on a board.
people in Star Wars clothes with no character, no story, no development.
So you think he's going to get a little bit more than we saw in Rogue One?
It's a show about him.
I know. You think we'll get more from him, or is it
Yes.
just going to feel the same?
I don't care
I see.
personally. It's hard for me to put any kind of investiture into this.
Okay, you don't care, so sure.
Yeah.
Joshua?
I was not super into Rogue One. It had nothing to do with me disliking it, really. It just was. It didn't. I don't know. It
Long
never
and
really
boring.
resonated with me.
Visually, it's incredible.
This show, I don't know. I'm going to be skeptical. Not like Wyatt. I'm not going to fully write it off. I will be skeptical about it. I have not been pleased with just Star Wars since George Lucas because of, Star Wars has not been great. I like the prequels, though. Most people don't like the prequels. I like them. I like 1, 2, and 3.
I mean, I like 3 sometimes.
You like Jar Jar Binks?
Young Anakin.
Josh was like,
That's
he
not
made me
the
laugh.
reason I watched the movie.
You
But
like them
yeah,
council meetings?
yeah,
It's like 5 or 6 of those.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm sitting with Star Wars.
Okay.
And Disney. Kinda
So
in general.
your relationship with, honestly, Marvel, honestly, Star Wars, it's breaking.
It's breaking.
Is your heart broken?
No, my heart broke when I saw The Last Jedi. That's when it broke. That's when they killed me. Because even after The Force Awakens, I was like, all right, okay, maybe, with a little bit of development, these characters could be really good. And this movie would be good retroactively. It'd be better, right? With a little bit of character development.
It didn't come to fruition.
No, and then I was like, it's getting better with this Mandalorian show. It's getting better. They did what Rogue One. They did freaking Han Solo. But with this Mandalorian show, I'm having fun. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Even though there were issues with that, still. And then
I mean, it has the potential to be kind of
then
Mando-ish.
Boba Fett.
All right, I'm curious, and
Killed
we
me.
really should talk about this, think about it, and then keep talking about it as the days go on. If we're going to fix this issue, and if we're going to, even as creators, write stuff that's going to be countering this trash entertainment that's in the mainstream, how do we craft a story that's going to be enjoyed, that's not going to be just, I guess, ridiculed in the same fashion?
You just do it better than they're doing it in Hollywood, and that's not too
that's
hard.
easy to say.
It's not hard.
Well, you
Just
said
write-
just do it better than they're
Write
doing.
better dialogue, write better scenes, because you could see the production on scenes and dialogues even going downhill. The people just, quick cutting to different people, dialogue being, boiled down to the quickest, snappiest dialogue possible, and then moving on to the next thing with no development, no anything insightful, nobody thinking about anything.
You're right. There's that scene at the end of She-Hulk episode 1 where there's she punches.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cut in that fight where the lady who comes into the place.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She
it's terrible.
charges
It's
her
absolutely horrible.
when on the same moment she's supposed to be under a table. She gets
And
a
then there's
table
no
thrown
table.
on her. She gets a table thrown on her in a wide shot. Then it cuts to a close-up shot, and she's jumping through the air toward her. So it's like we skipped 10 seconds.
No, it was bad. It was
Just poorly made production, which kind of goes against what I was saying. That's why I said most of the time.
Yeah.
It's very artistic, very creative.
She also tore her butthole doing that
What?
That jump.
jump. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. The lady doing that stunt.
Let me guess.
I think it was the actress actually who did that stunt on wires.
She tore her,
Her butt?
butthole.
Oh,
How did that happen?
I don't know exactly. It was
she
well.
post
The
pictures?
show is made by all women,
Did she post pictures?
so that's how that happens.
Oh.
No,
wait, what?
I don't think I don't think she posted pictures, but
Wait,
How? There's no.
how
proof.
would you take a picture of your butthole?
she said she tore her butthole.
And we're gonna believe her? We had no proof.
I don't think she'd lie. I don't know why she
How do you
would-
fix
That
a,
would be a
a
pretty
torn butthole?
random
I don't know
lie.
How do
why
you
she
fix a torn
I
butt?
don't know. How do you? After
I
you
don't-
take a big poop.
You
After
literally
you take a big poop, how do you fix it? You don't. You just let it heal.
I don't. You literally opened a whole thing and then you got no information.
Was
for
there
us.
not a
I don't
single
know.
man on She-Hulk?
don't
Yes,
know.
there's the freaking rough.
Ruffalo, who's
No.
who's a apologist, who's a feminist apologist.
that's true.
By the way,
I need to know. All of these creators, are they all women?
I don't know. I was generalizing. again.
Yeah, there's not. No,
Cast and crew.
go look
Getting
up.
there. Okay, Kate and Anu,
There's a Cody,
Those are women.
Jessica, Donna,
Cody.
Cody,
John,
Cody
Jack.
could be a girl.
Yeah, but there's
It
Jack
could
and
be it.
John.
I don't know. That fella looks like a they them.
Why?
Go back.
Why? You clicked on the one guy.
John. Okay, that looks promising. Definitely a
comic
professor.
book writer.
Yeah.
So, comic book writer.
You think?
Jack Kirby also is a comic book writer.
Okay, Stan Lee, comic book writer.
Yeah.
Kara Brown.
Francesca, Jacqueline, Melissa, Zeb is probably,
Who's Zeb?
don't know.
A
Well,
dude.
a man.
At the bottom of the
At the
list.
bottom of
where
the
men
list.
did, where
has
the men
been-
should be.
Wait, what?
Probably hasn't been relevant since Robot Chicken.
They got him up on She-Hulk. All right, yeah.
For the comedy, because it's a comedy show.
Yeah. Get the man in here to be funny.
Yeah.
And he makes jokes like she has to sit in the bathroom with
Right.
some other girls.
Like
where-
that one joke when Hulk says, all those things he said were hurtful, and she says, hurtful, but true.
Why was nobody laughing at that scene?
I'm just going to get angrier and angrier and turn into the Hulk myself.
Yeah, let's go to the
See,
next
we gotta
thing.
move on.
Let's
kill
move on.
she
Yeah.
and do it right.